Welcome back to Legends Never Die, where neither will you if you know Jesus. Oakley wanted to tell you to join us in about a week from now for Hobby Palooza, where myself and some young punk kid from Connecticut,
What's good, YouTube? Dom, Steven Sports Cards here, back with another video. Hope you're all doing well. In this past year, it's put a lot of things in perspective, and it's made me appreciate my hobby brother, Jake, over at Legends Never Die. One of my very best friends in this hobby. One of the most popular and powerful YouTubers in our space.
We've talked a lot offline. We talk all the time, texting each other, calling each other.
It feels like years ago now. It was a few months ago. Jake, I appreciate you very much. I will not be sweating out of my eyes, but man, this is really cool. And I'm gonna sign off here before I get a little more emotional, but thank you so much, Jake. Really unnecessary, but I truly appreciate you thinking of me, my friend. We will actually be reprising our role on Hobby Palooza.
We'll be hosting an episode of Cracking Cooperstown on Saturday of Hobby Palooza at 4 p.m. Eastern. And we will also be having a special guest named Chris.
Hello and welcome to my very first YouTube video. My name is Chris from Missouri. Chris from Missouri. Chris from Missouri here. Chris from Missouri here. Chris from Missouri here. Chris from Missouri here.
And we will be talking about Hall of Famers. Yes, Hall of Famers just outside the Hall of Fame. And we have done a draft of our players for a lineup for those players just outside the hall that are era committee eligible only. And we'll be sharing that, talking about Hall of Fame candidacy, how to collect them. And we might even, Oakley, we might even find out where Chris is from.
I think the expectations are maybe a little bit out of whack.
How exciting is that?
To be quite honest, I don't understand. I mean,
he's thrilled. So be sure to check it out, Hobby Palooza this coming week. Going to be a great time. We're going to give away a few items during our stream for signatures for soldiers. Yes, they're great prizes. It'll be a lot of fun.
I don't know what he was saying because he just says so many things I can't understand and track it, so I just block it out. So I'm going to put in one of my funny jokes now, and here it is. So why'd Jake cross the road? To get into the Misfits. Hey, thanks, superstars. Appreciate you guys being all my best friends.
And Oakley might even hang out with us too, or he might be napping. I also want to share my pickups for June with you in this video right after this. So we'll see if Oakley can tell us bye-bye. Say bye-bye, Oakley. Can you wave? Yeah, you waving with this hand? Bye-bye. Go Braves. All right, so now for the pickups from June, if you've stuck around this long. First is something you won't see very often on my channel. It is a modern prospect jersey autograph card. This is from the USA 16 and 17U national team. This is Meridian LeFew, and he was part of my youth group at my church. He's likely to be drafted by MLB this coming month, and I'm super excited about it. And we had a good time when he told me that he had actual baseball cards. I may super collect him. So this is my first one from Murr, as we call him. A UNC basketball autograph, George Karl, which is actually really tough to get in UNC uniform. So I'm chipping away at that. I only need like 10 more to have every possible autograph of Tar Heel basketball players that are made in UNC Uni. It came with the George Karl rookie card, so a Tar Heel rookie there. Then a pair of 1961 Post, I believe. I confuse them with the Jellos. They're so similar. I'm pretty sure these are the Post, but Bob Bull and Joe Adcock, just for my Braves collection. and then chipping away at some sets. We've got a few 57 Topps cards highlighted by Frank Torrey there. We'll set old Frank up there. And a one high number, Harvey Haddock. Shout out to my boy, Eddie's Cardboard Chaos. That is a mid number in the 57 set for Hard Luck Harvey. Then another set build. Shout out to the Vintage Composer who recently started this set. But here are 5 just commons of 55 Bowman that I needed. Excited about added some of those, chipping away at a set. I already have this card, but just happened to find an extra. Just gonna keep it with my Brave stuff. Lou Burdett, that's a 53 Johnston Cookies. Love that set. A gift from Drew over at Clean Cheap Shots. He sent me 2 53 Topps cards, Sad Sam Jones and Bob Serve, along with a really cool note that talks about the stories with those players. And then finally, for the unofficial set build of the additional set build of Redman, I already am doing no tab sets of these. And I've started adding the ones with tabs when I can. There's a 52 Redman George Kell, a 54 Redman semi-white, and a 54 Redman Johnny Antonelli. So nothing too crazy this go round, but there are my few pickups for June as I chip away at a really big purchase. I don't even know how long it'll take, but it'll come. Till next time, guys, keep collecting. Check out Hobby Palooza, and God bless.
We have got Cracking Cooperstown, the show. Then they are invited Chris from Missouri to join them. So we've got Dom Staven Sports Cards along with Jake, Legends Never Die, as the normal hosts for that show they do. And they brought in Chris from Missouri because their topic is going to be talking about players that are just outside the Hall of Fame. So that's the main focus, because they do talk a lot about, you know, who should be in the Hall of Fame or not is the primary topic on most of their shows there. So that one should be interesting to me, because it feels like Jake tends to be a really small hall guy.
Yeah.
Versus Chris is, you know, suggesting all these players that should get in. So,
and kind of, you know, Dom, so to credit to him, you know, one of the younger guys in the community. But if you've listened to these podcasts that they've done in the past, Dom prepares. I mean, if he's not preparing ahead of time, it's incredible, because the way he organizes before each show, or the way he articulates his thoughts, it's so engaging. And so these guys together, you know, Dom and Jake are a perfect match when it comes to this conversation, because they have different perspectives, and adding Chris to the mix will really fire up those differences. So it's going to be great.
Oh yeah, because I think we're going to have 3 very different perspectives on players.
I look forward to the screaming matches.
Yes, there should be some cordial teasing involved as well, I would think so.
Without a doubt.
A beautiful lawn here, a beautiful lawn. And I had put cards out here, T205 pre-war cards. And what that helps do is keep the modern flippers off my lawn.